Shalom, Royal Family. The class you are about to hear is taught by the Honorable Yudhe Beit Nun Sophie Yudhe many years ago. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Visit us at www.yahweh144000.com. Also, Royal Family, you can enroll in classes designed for the Godhead at www.universityofyahweh.org. And also, Royal Family and friends, we want to share with you Yahweh's Keys to Riches. And on that YouTube channel, you can listen to Yahweh's Daily Word and keep up with the correct solar time each and every day. We'd like to see you there as well. Go to Yahweh's Keys to Riches. It's in the description below so that you can join us there as well. Remember, when you get there, just like here, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channels. All right, Royal Family, we look forward to seeing you there as well. Enjoy.
There is something missing in your life. As long as you do not know you are chosen by Yahweh. But of course, it doesn't matter to you if Yahweh chose you, if you do not know who Yahweh is. To you who have no knowledge of Yahweh, you can see that there is a distinct difference between those of us who know of him and those who do not. All of those who know of Yahweh rejoice at being chosen by him. All of those who know nothing of Yahweh would say, what difference does a name make? To those of us that know of Yahweh, we know the name makes all the difference. How sweet the name, Yahweh. How wonderful the name, Yahweh. How great the name, Yahweh. Just the name is power. Once you learn about the name and attach yourself to the name, what a difference it makes. How priceless the name Yahweh. How precious the name Yahweh. To be possessed by the name Yahweh. How peaceful it is to go to sleep in Yahweh. How beautiful it is to wake up in Yahweh and say, thank you, Yahweh. Thank you, Yahweh, for another day. Yahweh is alive. God is living. When you lose the name Yahweh, you lose your inheritance. When you lose the knowledge of Yahweh, you lose the knowledge of your inheritance, your rightful inheritance. You worry about your uncle leaving your house. You worry about your grandpa leaving you a farm. You worry about somebody that died that left a little insurance. But without the knowledge of Yahweh, you don't know that you are an heir to the whole earth. When you lose the knowledge of Yahweh, you lose the knowledge of his Son. Yahweh has given all things unto his Son. And those who receive the Son become joint heirs. Romans what? Let's go to Romans 8:17. This lets you know why it's important to know Yahweh and his Son. If you don't know Yahweh, you don't know his Son. You think Mr. Smith is your father without the knowledge of Yahweh. You think Mr. Jones and Mr. Culpepper, Mr. Roundtree, Mr. Greenleaf, and they want to take credit for being your father. And you don't know any better. Someone say, well, who's your father? And you say, Daniel. Well, that's my father. But then he can't give you the earth. White folks will take a whole bunch of it when he dies. They call it inheritance tax. Oh, glory. But what Yahweh has for us, his children, nobody can tax it away. So I'm going to show you who you're the children of in verse 16. Read.
The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God Yahweh.
You are the children of Yahweh. Now the Spirit, there's something within you ought to tell you that you belong to the Creator. If you are a complete human being, something inside you should testify to you, your mind, that I belong to God. If you can't say that, you don't know anything about God. It's common sense to know that all things belong to the Creator. And since you are a thing that's not independent, then you belong to the Creator. Well, why are we not taught that? It is because someone other than the Creator wants you to bow to them, submit to them, accept their rulership over you. And as long as your mind accepts anything other than Yahweh, you will submit to some man's rulership somewhere on the earth. Yes. Whether you're in Germany or China or Africa or India or Europe or France, wherever, you will be submitting to those governments and their armies and their police. As long as you're without the knowledge of Yahweh. Say, well, you have the knowledge of Yahweh, you submit to the white man in America? Temporarily. We just let it think so until it's time for Passover. Till Passover comes. That's why the stranger and the alien is not to be present at the Passover. So we can tell all that there is in the book and read it and don't have to feel funny about it. You don't have to feel apologetic about Yahweh killing the firstborn. You can talk about it. Same God yesterday, same God today, and he'll pass over and kill tomorrow. Anybody hold us in bondage, if they refuse to let us go, Yahweh will kill them. So our bondage is temporary according to Passover. We have 6,000 years of history that shows you cannot hold the children of God and not pay a price. You either turn them loose, let my people go, or Yahweh will kill you. I'm not worried about deliverance. I'm preaching to you like Noah did. I'm building my ark. Do you believe enough to come get on board? See, when Noah was preaching, it was going to rain. There were no clouds in the sky. So the people laughed. And yet when there was not a cloud in the sky, Yahweh said, Noah, take all of your family. Family means those that believe. While it's not raining, Noah, go take your family and enter into the ark. And shut the door. Because see, if you don't shut the door, you won't have enough room on the ark. Shut the door and lock it. Because when this rain gets deep enough, everybody's going to believe. Yahweh said, but I'm only going to save the believer. You jump on the ark and don't believe, as soon as it lands, you'll be raising the same hell before. You'll be the same old disbelieving, doubting hell raiser, immoral, wicked person you were before the flood came. It's not that you believe, you just want to save your wicked life so you can continue in wickedness. So Yahweh says, shut the door. Why am I talking about Noah, Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread? 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season. See, now you're in the last day. You heard your grandmother talk about it. Because it didn't happen before she died. You had a little doubt. You heard your mama talk about it. Because the end didn't come before your mama died, you begin to have doubt. Iniquity abound, so the love of many wax cold. It's a dangerous thing to let your love of God wax cold. It's a dangerous thing, because then you will have forgotten the scripture which says, in the last day, it will be as it was in the days of Noah. People will be married, given in marriage, party, get drunk, having a good time, get high, and won't know or realize until the fire comes this time and sweep you all away. See, the time to believe is before the flood comes. It's the season. Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, is the time to remind you about the 5 wise virgins and the 5 foolish virgins. All 10 of them knew that the Savior was coming. All 10 of them knew that the bridegroom was coming. But 5 of them would not prepare themselves. The 5 wise said, I know he's coming. I'm going to get ready now. I'm not going to wait till I hear he's at the door and try to get ready. I'm getting ready now while I have a chance, while I can prepare myself. said, I know I'm a child of light. I have to meet the Father of light. I have to go and meet the true light. I have to show that I'm in the light. So I got to have my lamp on hand. I got to have my wick trimmed. I got to have my lamp full of oil. So when the Savior come, I can turn my lamp on. And you can see I'm carrying my light with me. Foolish virgins. They went to sleep. They all went to sleep, but somebody was on watch. See, not everybody could go to sleep and say you have to watch as well as pray. Can't sleep all the time. You got to have somebody say, you take turn and watch now, because the Savior's coming. Messiah is coming. The bridegroom is coming. There's a big marriage that's going to take place. Now, I don't want to miss this marriage, because I'm marrying the man of heaven. I'm marrying the man that takes me to heaven. That's my true husband. The 5 foolish virgins. They didn't get no oil. They didn't trim their lamps. It looked over and saw the 5 wise virgins had filled their lamps. And so they schemed in their mind. Why should I go spend my wealth to get ready for the bridegroom? Why should I go out and sacrifice, find, search out, buy what I need and give what I need in preparation? I know what I'll do. I'll do like I've always done in my life. I'll see if I can't scheme my way. I'll beg my way. I'll use my serpent mind, see if I can't trick the wise one. Sure enough, the watchman was in watch, and he saw the true light coming in the midst of the night. You know it had to be nighttime. Oh, see the sun coming up in the midnight hour. That's an unusual thing. That's a miracle taking place. Somebody was over the watch and said, the bridegroom, the sun coming. The bridegroom is coming. The wise one jumped up and began to smile. Lit up the lamp. Come on, Yahweh. I'm ready for you. Come on, Yahweh. I'm ready for the marriage. Come on, Yahweh. Got my long white robe. Clean without sparkles. My life is straightened up. I'm moral now. I'm a child of the light. Come on, Yahweh. 5 foolish virgins didn't believe he was really coming. But when they heard the announcement, suddenly they believed. And they tried to beg, borrow, and buy. They pulled out all their money then. Wise virgin, take all my money. Just let me have some of your oil so I can at least have a little light shining when you get here. You see how to discord. I got to stand on the square of righteousness before the king. I got to stand before judgment bar. I got to be able to talk to him. I have to be able to tell him something. I got to show myself approved. I got to show my faith. I've been touched. Right to divide the word of truth. Come on, wise virgin. Teach me a little bit. Now we find out that the wise virgins were really wise. When the 5 foolish brought all their money, all their wealth, offered all their possessions, their houses and donkeys and fields and farm and land and food and diamonds and jewels, the 5 wise said, no! Go and buy for yourself. Lest I have not enough for myself. So the 5 foolish said, he's surely coming. So they ran out the house, went running trying to find all. See, that Yahweh was steady coming. He didn't stop coming because they went to find oil. He said, you should be ready with a heart. Blessed is he that is found walking. And while they were out looking, he came. And when he came, they shut the door. And he locked it. And then the 5 wives had him all to themselves. Heaven! What are you going to be today? Wise or foolish? Passover is about the season. Feast of Unleavened Bread is about the season. Talking about deliverance time. This is not a season where we just come together and just have a great time. Because usually when we think about feast, we think about eating. Eating and drinking. Eating and drinking. Day and night. Eat and drink. Eat and drink. All this. That's all feast. Eat everything you can see. No, a little more than that. All of this is about deliverance, salvation, freedom, rulership, your own land, inheritance. But before you can appreciate these things, you have to come into the knowledge of the name Yahweh. Start looking it up in your dictionary. Abraham is our blood patriarchal father. Romans 8:17. You are the children of Yahweh. Read.
And if children, then heirs, heirs of God Yahweh, and joint heirs with Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beit Nun Sofit Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Christ, Yahweh ben Yahweh. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
I suffer with you. You think I'm free of suffering? No. Being born among you is a suffering within itself. What does that mean? That means when they call you nigger, they call me nigger too. I've been called nigger too. Can you imagine calling God a nigger? That's a suffering. And take it. The book told you right here. If you suffer with me. See, when you receive me, and receive my name and walk in my name, then you'll be persecuted for my name's sake. Oh, yes. And I walked in Miami by myself, knocking on doors. Wasn't nobody but me saying Yahweh is God. But nobody in America saying Yahweh is God. It was just me telling you Yahweh is God. You are the chosen people of God. Yahweh is great, good, turtle, and black. Nobody said that but me on the planet. And I'm the only man on the planet Earth that say Yahweh is great, good, turtle, and black. Woolly hair. I'm the only one. And I was all by myself saying it. I was rejected and despised. But I kept on going. They talked against me, but I kept on telling. They plotted against me, and I just kept right on telling. They worked against me, and I just kept right on publishing the name Yahweh. Pretty soon, one listed over here. One listed over there. One listed over there. Yeah, that's the name. Something about that name. Better go check it out. Now I have grown from me by myself in Miami. We're all over the country now. All in the island. Stretching on across the water now into Africa. Word's going over. Because I didn't keep, I haven't stopped yet. have been walking for a long time, but I ain't got time yet. And some of you, when you began to walk in my name, then you found out my suffering that I went through to get to you. Because I was hated. You saw people hated you without a cause. My family members and relatives, they all said they loved me. I was their favorite. I was everybody's favorite in my family until I said Yahweh. Then they began to separate themselves. Yes, they did. I had to cry sometimes. Following me, you had to cry sometimes. Yes, you had. Because it hurt. Don't tell me it hurt till I hurt. People you come to save and help hurt you out because you get out this thing. I used to pass the word less than 1 or 2 out all over the city, and they just throw it all over the ground. And I was so humble, I just walked around and worried about finding it. I pick it back up. And I straighten it out. And I said, maybe somebody else will take it. And I just kept on. Aren't you glad? Kept on.